Ahead on Daytime Buffalo, learn the importance of being prepared for an emergency with the American Red Cross of Western New York. And We Are As One tell us how they are helping the men and women affected by breast cancer in our community. It's all coming up right now on Daytime Buffalo. Good afternoon, hello, and welcome to Daytime Buffalo. I'm your host, Chelsea Lavelle. Well, September is National Disaster Preparedness Month, and joining us now to discuss overall preparedness in the face of disaster are Ken and Juliana from the American Red Cross of Western New York. Thank you so much for coming in today, you two.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. Can you start off by telling us about each of your roles with the American Red Cross and what we'll be focusing on today?
Okay, well, I'm Ken Turner. I'm the disaster officer for the American Red Cross, and I'm very honored and privileged that I've been with the organization my entire professional career, which is 42 years.
Oh, nice. What about you, Juliana?
My name is Juliana Stella. I'm the Senior Disaster Program Manager with the Red Cross.
Alrighty. What are we going to be focusing on today?
September is Disaster Preparedness Month, and we want the community to be prepared for emergencies before they occur. One of the things that we know, the better that a community prepares, the faster that they will recover
right.
in the wake of a disaster.
Tell us about the Red Cross's response to home fires and disasters and how impactful that is.
Yeah, so we have what we call disaster action teams that go out. We are notified by community members, first responders, other agencies, and we will go out, we'll do an intake, we'll meet with the families, and our role is really to try to provide that immediate assistance, to try to get them to, whatever their pre-disaster state was. We walk with them through their recovery and try to, work on their recovery plan, and just try to meet any of those immediate emergency needs.
And one of the things that we also do is provide that comfort and care in the initial hours of a disaster.
Right. Let's talk about how the Red Cross is really helping to spread awareness about preparedness.
Sure. So September is Preparedness Month, so we have a plethora of community education programs. So we have classes that we go out into the community to teach. Anybody can request one. You can call into the Red Cross, you can email, you can write in, mail in, any way to get in touch with us. You can schedule a class, and we'll come to you and teach you how to be prepared for an emergency.
I love it. Okay. How important are volunteers to the American Red Cross?
Volunteers is the lifeblood of our organization. 90% of our workforce are volunteers.
Wow.
So we have a very small and mighty paid staff, but our volunteers do all of the work in the community. And one of the great things about that is the training. You just need to have a willing heart to be a volunteer. We do all of the training. The same training that happens in Western New York happens in Alabama, happens in California. So when we have our national responses that come, everyone knows what they're doing and they're following off the same sheet of music.
That's right, because actually many of the same volunteers are deployed to those large disaster incidents, right?
That is correct. And one of the things that really helps us is when we deploy people, they learn, they get to harness their skills. So when something happens here, they already know what to do.
Nice. Okay. How can an interested individual get involved as a Red Cross volunteer?
Again, they can call us. They can go to redcross.org/volunteer. They can stop us on the street. They can, anyway, they can stop into our building. But yes, apply at the Red Cross.
Beautiful. Is there anything else that you want our viewers to know?
Yes. Actually, they can go to our website for more information on disaster preparedness or becoming a volunteer. www.redcross.org.
Are there any tips that you would like to give Western New Yorkers about what to expect as we get into the fall, and then obviously the winter months are coming?
Yeah, so we have a winter safety checklist, and it goes through how to prepare your home, what to have in your home safety kit, in your car safety kit, just those really essential items to prepare your family, your community, and just some really simple things that will go a long way in case of an emergency.
That's right.
And something that people need to remember, it's better to have and not need
right.
than to need and not have.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for coming in and sharing more about how to stay prepared and bringing awareness to it, get our minds going. With that, viewers, if you'd like to volunteer with the American Red Cross to help with their disaster responses, you can visit redcross.org/volunteer or contact them at the number or email on your screen. Thanks again for coming in.